G'day guys and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of, oh look at the sunshine coming through, isn't that beautiful? Yes, we've been playing with the LUTs. Of course, another episode of City Skylines Planby Heights. Yeah, I've added this little tool here, what is it, F8 to bring it up. So this is the Sunshafts mod. So check that out, the Sunshafts mod, and you can, yeah, we'll just turn it off for now. I've also gone ahead and added in some new LUTs in there, so I'll add those to the list of mods in the description, and you can check those out. But these mods have all been very helpful, and I think the way the city looks now is fantastic, because now you can actually go around and look at that. This before, I mean, look at this. Yeah, this before was just looking very gamey, very not very. It just wasn't simulating very well. And these mods have just been fantastic. I can see this beautiful church, and it's all looking great. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and then I will see you in just a sec. Okay, guys, so just to recap here, in between episodes, we got ourselves 18,000 in cash, and also we have paid off both those loans, which means our interest rates won't be too taxing on us. The only thing I've bumped up here is just this garbage, because the garbage service is garbage. Look how good this looks. It looks so good. Yeah, so the only thing I can't get is these white circles here, and now this is on part of the Relight mod. I've got one of the pre-settings up and running, and I don't think it treats these sand areas very well, so we'll have a bit of a look at that. And you know, the water doesn't look as amazing. Well, it does look as amazing. It looks even more amazing. You can see depth into it and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll probably change the relight settings anyway. I'll change the LUT, and so let's not spend too much time talking about it. But now look at the detail when we start to look at the terraces. It's all there, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, on to this episode. We do need to get ourselves a decent new commercial area. And I actually think that, well, first of all, what we might do is just zone up some of this stuff, some of this industrial. Now, before we go ahead and zone up the industrial, I did want to just quickly have a little look. And if we pause the game, let's have a little look at our lovely friends here in garbage and industry. So garbage is looking good. However, if we go into industry, then we can actually start to get some of this. Now, I believe we can't get into any of all this. Create an industry area. So if we create one of these areas, we can actually go in and start putting in a lot of this stuff. Warehouse, yards, and unique factories. And we can get all this. Now, I don't know if yeah, we have a level 2 forestry area. So I guess what we need to do is we probably need to look at a forestry area. And can I see, if I do that, do I actually need to see what the resources are? Fertile land, oil, and ore. Well, we don't really need any of those, but what we do want to do is some forestry. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use this natural forest bit here, and I'm going to kick off with some forestry industry just over here. I wonder if this is the right spot to do it, because I haven't really bought an extra tile or anything. I'd need to put in lots of stuff, but yeah, I think we could do that. So what we might do is just continue along here. In fact, let me add some roads through here, and yeah, then we'll come back and add in some industry as well. Okay, so I just put in a couple of roads and a little roundabout in there, and I thought that might be good. I didn't want to actually create too much I like these L shapes, so I can put my industry right up against it. Now, I believe what I need to do is zone up this and do, is it zone, paint area, erase area, paint industry area, erase industry area. Paint. Oh, these are parks, right? Is it? Erase park, yeah. So it's industries we want to do. Okay, good. And so what we'll do is do I need to do anything here? Is it farming industry or industry? Okay. So I think we paint the area first. Now what I'm going to do here is just get myself this bit. Say anything in here is going to be related to a forestry industry. Let's do a big triangle. Yeah, I think that could be kind of good. Let's do that. Okay. Orchid Industrial Estate. Right, brilliant. Oop, not that though. Brilliant. And we want this to be a farming. We want it to be a forestry industry. So just need to see, I've forgotten how to do this. So you paint the industry first, and then we go in here. Is it here? Oil industry. Can I not do this yet? Yeah, I think what we need to do is make this no specialization, build an area, main building or farming forestry of either are. So now we need the forestry building to go straight in here. So if we go here and we put in the forestry main building, then we should unlock this and this will be a forestry area. I think, I don't know if I've quite done this right. Shall we call it... no, let's just leave it as that for the moment because it could be a load of old toss. Right, so we need this one. Now this one's going to cost us 20,000. We almost had that, but we definitely have the ability to take the small loan, so we'll do that. Okay, go back to here and now we unlock our forestry building. Now let's think about where we want to put this because we've got a little roundabout here. So if I put that just after the roundabout, excellent. That is going to be very good. So congratulations. So we've now unlocked, what do we got here? Can we move this? Can we move him out the way? Yeah. We've got a sawmill, small tree plantation, and a small log yard. Right. So I guess the idea of this is that I wanted to be able to do this without having to upgrade my industrial too much, and actually instead just focus on some of this sort of stuff. So let's see, how does that all look? That looks lovely. They've got somewhere to come and go working, so that is very nice. Right, let's go into here and let's grab in some of this stuff. So we have access to a sawmill, but we'll definitely need to get a bit more money. So I'm just going to go speed 1 and we'll put in the small tree plantations at 4,000. Let's put these guys in, but we'll put them not super close to that building because I think all my warehouses might want to be around there. Okay, might put this guy, say... let me think about this. Yeah, here's where I wanted it to go, but off the side street, please. Yep, off the side street, so it's going to be there. And then another one right next to him there. And then we can put a service road in between, even smaller service road. Okay, so that's all quite good. And then we just need to run some power and some water. So if we go up here, we'll just run the water. Now the water can be done, yeah, let's keep the water going like this because we bought that extra tile. So the water has to be done slightly differently. And then we can imagine the forestry industry is going to require quite a bit of water there. Should I do this? Am I running out of money? I am running right out of money. I'm going to have to take the bigger loan, am I? Let's just go speed 2 here, see if we can raise the funds manually, and then do a cheap, as cheap as possible, bringing these guys down here along the train line. So that would cost us... Why is he going to cost us quite a bit? 600. Okay, just going here to speed 3 while we see if we can get this all the way across. Suppose I could see if I could just get it across like that. Yep, there we go. And that's done. And now we just need to grab, if we can, these guys are connecting already, which is very, very nice as well. Okay, so now we'll just let those level up and we'll watch those guys go. So that's power and water, and you'll be taken off. area in industry info. So the raw products, so we are getting ourselves lots of trees being cut down, and the output should be coming in. So let's just wait for that to all kick off. That'll change a little bit. Yeah, that will change. Okay, and we are on this simple level 1. You can see here, produced resource units are at 30 out of 500 until we level up to the next one. So this is all just going to go pretty well. What we will need to do is add in some storage. So it will be good to go into the industry tab, come in here and just see what the storage is. So is it the sawmill? And I believe it's going to be small log yard. Yeah, 5,000 this is going to be. So I'm going to go and grab myself, because we want a productive episode, I'm going to grab that second loan, and we're going to get into this immediately and just stay on speed 1 there. Okay, so small log yard, it looks like it's a bit of a... Actually, it could be good to put the small log yard... Let me think about this. Where if we want these guys, because we've got lots of this, if we put the log yard here and here in that intersection, and then so that's those two, and then if we grab the sawmill and we put the sawmill, let's put the sawmill next to the log yard, or shall we say just right at the end of the street. Yeah, let's put it there so we can go across that way. So we're leaving ourselves a bit of room for expansion there. We need to just, of course, keep an eye on this water situation, and we will do the whole map just so we don't run into it, into trouble. Great. I'm just going to go right the way up for these guys. And thump thump. And you can just be like this. And you need to be just like that. Good. Okay, we're spending the money like a drunken sailor at the moment. Okay, that's good. So residential demand is right up. So we leave our forestry industry, let it keep going. I think I can actually select the type of raw product, and I just don't know if I want different beeches and conifers, alders. Alders look pretty good, don't they? Let's put the two, yeah, just put those guys into the older trees. Okay, they look quite good over there. That's going to be quite nice. Now, we do want more extra residential to go in. So I think we're just going to be expanding our already existing road network over here. So let me do this, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so hopefully you could see what I was doing there. It was just trying to zone up a bit of this. Now, we don't have that much demand at the moment, but yeah, what I've done there is I'm going to try and get it so that these guys can be a bit like this, and then once they're done, we'll go in and fill the other side in, and that'll get the terracing situation all sorted. And just to confirm that this is all looking lovely, we need to be in the zoning part here. I just want to make sure that this big district is all going to be the same. So let's do that right out to the boundary, and we'll do that. And I'm just going to come along here and make that road the demarcation line. Yeah, just that road there, which is nice. That could be good. Ooh, here we go. Just go a little bit more Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, it does probably bleed over a tiny bit, but we'll see how that goes. So that is pretty cool. Happening, that's all good there. Now we do have, what do we got? We've got some money there. So let's get ourselves, I really want to try not to zone too much over here. And I wanted a lot of my commercial stuff to be on its own. And they are in blocks and it is kind of okay like that. There's a nice view of it looking into the sun. However, I probably need to, well, I definitely need another police station. Yeah, I definitely need another police station. Now, this one here is the, standard. Right, what do we got here? So we've got just one police station and it's there. Oh, it's the lovely old one. Yeah, okay. Well, let's put this one in over here. Let's put him right in at that intersection there, which... yeah, look, that helps with that, and it certainly is our only alert at the moment, and that is good. Now, I believe these guys are getting taxed too much, are they? No, they're having issues. So this one here's got 50%. But when we get the next milestone, I believe we're going to be able to grab the burners and start putting the burners in over there. And burning that stuff, I really probably want to set up a completely separate network of these guys away from all this. So yeah, and we are getting into the territory where we're going to need ourselves. Look at this little shoal along here. We're going to need to grab ourselves that that freeway very, very soon as well. So we'll see about this. I guess the next thing to do would be to expand this way, and I'll make sure the forestry goes all the way across there. So we can actually do that now. We can make sure the forestry always sits around this kind of area, and I can actually backfill a lot of these if I grab stuff like this and I can actually put in some of these trees here and just make sure that they sit on either side of that. And yeah, things look a bit odd when I'm not quite got the zoning correct. Oh, sorry, not got the what is it? When things are zoomed out, see how that one, these would look a bit funny just with the zooming. Go in and they zoom in, but that'll kind of work. Am I going through heaps of money here? Yeah, I am going through a bit there, so let's just leave that for the moment. Okay, so these guys are doing their thing. They're bringing some raw wood in, and that looks pretty good. If we click on our industry, we have a look, we can see that we're now at 120 products there, which is pretty good. And so we're getting planed timber, and the planed timber is going to be for the mill. Now the mill, I believe, yeah, we can pick which it's going to be. However, we're not getting enough raw materials. So let's go ahead and grab another couple of these guys. I'm going to go into my road picker and just grab this. And I'm just going to do that. And we may as well just get rid of this little bit at the moment. And let's grab ourselves, for the pickers as well, let's grab another one of these guys. That's great with the picker. And looking at that, just looking at that road where it's connecting to, so that'd be good as well. Yep, and then I think if we can put a third one here, so that's pretty good. So I believe that's now going to help our production quite a bit. If we click on the main building, go back here, we can see we're probably going to start picking up this number pretty quickly. So that's going to be quite good because our level is going to be going very nicely. So total profits. Yeah, we really aren't making any money at all. And we are importing quite a bit and own production. So really what we need to do is make sure we're just producing everything. So yeah, this is really losing. Weekly profit, upkeep a week, level 1, moving to level 2. Yeah, it is getting there. We just have to give it a little bit of time, but I think it's definitely heading in the right direction. Do we want to start looking at, well, I suppose we really need to look at is, let's go to zoning, stay on speed 1 for a moment, go to zoning. So we do have a little bit of demand here for residential, and so I'll leave those guys there. I did infill some of this in the speed parts, but we do need to grab ourselves a little bit more of this. Now these guys are really, really... that's going to be way too big. Let me just put this here, put these guys in, and I will also just backfill these guys up to the level of 3. just to give us a nice little spline of those. Yep, that's good. So nice little batch over there. A few corner shops over here is good. Nothing on the curve. Nothing on the curve. Nothing on the curve except for the police station. And I think, in fact, is it a police station? It's a medical clinic. I think the medical clinic probably should be there. So it is definitely nothing on the curve. So that could be quite good. I think it's also probably good if we could just grab ourselves a few of the parks. And ooh, disconnected power grids. What's happening with the power? It's over here. Should we just go fix that to start with? I think we should. Thank you very much. And back into the park situation and just grabbing these guys. Now, they're all looking pretty good. I think we're going to need something over here. I'm just going to put it there and hopefully it doesn't destroy any houses. It didn't. That's good. And this guy over here will destroy a couple and will destroy the entire power network, although the power's using the park, so that's pretty good. Okay, so park situation I think is pretty good as far as coverage goes. There's a few red bits, and we probably should have parks over here as well. I like the idea of a park just kind of near the roundabout. Let's put him there. Don't think it's going to help us. Saturates the color a little bit, but doesn't really help us too much. Okay, so that's all pretty good. We've spent we've spent absolutely heaps now. So let's see here, area industry. So planed timber. Total profit, we're only losing 316 a week now, and we're producing everything ourselves. So that other 1400 per week was all the importing costs. Now, just to get into this plain timber, and we're not outputting anything yet, but at the moment, what we are doing is grabbing ourselves, we're actually producing it all ourselves. So that is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, I just want to jump into the industry tab and see if there's anything else that I was able to grab that I didn't grab before. No. What's this one? That's a sawmill. Now with the sawmill, we've got the plain timber, and then we suppose what we should do is put a second sawmill when we've got 15,000. So we might just speed up here, because if we get to 15,000, what we could end up doing, this guy looks like it's about to hit a milestone. The next milestone is 5,000. Wow. So the next milestone is 5,000. How brilliant. So I think we're going to hit that really soon. Just watching that. Yeah, I think we are. But what I could do, if I have a look here, is, yeah, I'm just going to see about this, because you got the mill, and he's doing raw products. And then storage 1.4. So plain timber. So can I change what it makes? Ploppable Rico, that's the Ploppable Rico one. Sawmill produces plain timber from raw products. Right, and if I go back to the entire thing here, how do you get paper? Right, so we must, so I guess basically the only building I've got access to is the sawmill, and the sawmill does the plain timber. Right, and now we've almost made it so that we don't lose anything as well. Let's just see here. So this is quite good. This is quite good. I like this. Bit of industry specialization. So it looks like if we got, yeah, what are these guys doing? Are they doing anything? Storage mode. Raw products. Helping us to import and export raw products, but we don't need to import any more because we've got everything that we need. Okay, jumping into zoning, it looks like our friend, the commercial low density commercial zone, that looks like that's going to be the bane of our existence. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of that and just put in these guys, because they don't mind being close to that. And these guys, again with the curve, I'm going to try and leave it just for a bit of breathing space. See if we can dezone some of that stuff. Not sure that should be anything. And then around here, before we hit the curve, Let's grab this at 3, but not quite at the end. And then let's just grab a few 2s. And then, of course, the rest is 4. Not on the curve, though. Just at the moment, not on the curve. As he says that, he put some on the curve. Let me just put a few on the curve and see how that goes. Just helping with the demand there as well. Okay, geez, that is lovely. That is lovely. I really want to start thinking about the freeways next as well. If we're going to make freeways, we would have to... Let me see, when we get to 4,900, so we're getting there. Just going to speed up here. Yeah, it's not going to go super fast. Which one would I get? I'd probably get... Geez, I'd need to... Because I'm trying to get the freeway situation. But I wonder if maybe my freeway needs to be over here. And into there. I wonder if that's a better connection. Or do I do over here and that's the freeway connection into there and get across? That could be the way. Maybe the freeway comes in this way and then meets up with that eventually. Because to get to this trumpet interchange, I would need to, just watching that, the total's about to kick over. I would need to get this one plus the next one. So that would be quite interesting. All right, let's see ourselves go over the next level here. Here we go. Busy town, 5,000. So we got planning policies further. We have level 4 buildings, sightseeing bus tours, oil industry, free public transport policies, and some other what look like absolutely amazing roads, pedestrian gravel, and we'll be able to start putting lots of that sort of stuff in, so that'll be great. Oh geez, look at all this stuff. New buildings, police headquarters, power plants, fishing tours, jet skis, fire station. There's more stuff, lots of stuff here. So that is all quite lovely. And of course, when we got here as well, let's zoom right down and have a look. Can I get myself maybe 2 extra areas? Should I grab this area? Or should I grab this area? We hadn't decided on that, have we? No, we had not decided on which area to grab. But what we will do is just check out our forestry situation. These guys are still full. We will check out the forestry friends. You're having some water issues. Now let me check that. Oh, yep, water is not correct. So what we want to do is this the outflow? It is the outflow. Yeah, let me just zoom off that. Water drain pipe, so there's the outage. So let me put this guy, relocate him, and I want this right the way out. So let's put him out here. There. And with the pipes, I want to get rid. Yep. And then I want to, let me do this to there. And then grab another outflow and go here. And connect you up as well. Right, and then it's the power situation, so we would then go ahead and grab the power. Everyone's having problems with water at the moment. Let's do this to here, to there, to there. That should power these guys up. It does. That should solve the water problems. That's water that's putting water out, dirty water. Putting water in, getting water in, clean water in. So at the moment, water availability, we're looking at this. Where's the first one is here. Let's put another one just there as well. But on this side is much better. And when we do that, we connect it up like that. And then I want to move this guy. And we're going for the money there, 63 still, so that's pretty good. Put him there and go into the pipe situation. Pause the game. Just get rid of these 2 and repipe this guy off to the central. And of course, checking out that he's powered. He is powered naturally off these other buildings, which is great. So that looks like it would be brilliant. And we should see the water symbols have gone away here. Now let's see if that all affected this. Brilliant. We're getting the plain timber, and I believe we're actually making some profit as well, which is really cool. So I'm going to jump straight into straight into here, the budget. Go to speed 2, jump onto the loans, and I want to pay back. Let's pay back the big loan, and just watch that should increase our weekly profit by quite a bit. I'm very suspicious of this this demand for commercial zoning, because it doesn't seem correct. It doesn't seem like it's playing true. It seems like it's always sitting on the same one. What is quite cool is that we have quite a few people driving around the city, so I'm going to have to start using Traffic Manager to start telling these guys where to go. Like, for example, this road here probably needs to be much better, so 2 in each direction could be quite good. I think we should do that. So let's do that. So let's go the upgrade tool. Where are we? So on the roads, and get on the upgrade tool and use the picker to say, can we have this here please, and then also can we have it here please. So now we've got 2 and 2, and then what we can do is we can grab the traffic manager and we can grab the lanes, and let's do this intersection here. So you go to there and you go to there. So you've got your own lanes. You should only be able to turn. So if I do the turning here, we look at these guys, this one should only be turning and the other one should be going ahead. And same thing here, this one should only be turning and the other one should be going ahead. So that's pretty good. And of course, let's tell them what lanes to go into when they do it. So I want to say from here, you can go into this one or that one or that one. Can I tell the second one? Yes, I can. And then this guy, go here, and he can go here. Okay, so we'll set all this up at some stage. Okay, and same with this one. I think we need to tell this guy over here that if you're in the left lane around this side, you only want to turn, and the other one you want to go straight ahead, which means for lane picking, we want you to please go to here. Yep. And we want you to please go to there. Sorry, no, that's not right. You to please go to here. How do you get rid of that? So I want lane picking. How do I clear this? Can I clear it? Can we do lane picking? Yeah, there we go, we cleared it, good. Okay, so lane picking is going to be, okay, so you should just be, if we look at him, this guy should just be turning. So I did reset it then, and then we go lane picking, so it'll be, please, from this one, you should be able to go to here, but you can also go to there. And then for this one, we want you to go straight ahead, but to either lane. Brilliant. Okay, so that's all pretty good. So that's good, that's good. I think we should do the same sort of situation here. No, we got 2 there, so if we have a look here, we look at this lane here. So, actually, if we look at this one, it should just be going left. Why have we got this? What have we got here? What is this little section here? We've got this little bit. I think it's because of this fire station. Okay, let me pause and see if we can just move this fire station. Can we move it to there? Yes, we can. That means, can I also then go here, the little road gone, and you're gone, and that means I should now be able to do this to roads, not upgrade, picker of this one to here. Yes, I should. And now it's 2 going straight back in, which is beautiful. Traffic manager, jump straight on here, and we go right. Let's see. So this one, we have lane 1 and lane 2, both turning left. Yes. And as far as turning, we want you to please go to here, and we want you to please go to here. but that means we also want the turning situation should be you're only turning on this side, which means you now should be from here, you should be to there or there, and this one should be from there to there, so that'll be quite nice. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. All I've done differently is I've told these two exactly what to do. They can go to which particular lane, but I think they'd do that by default anyway, so I think that would be the case. They would do that by default. I want to start putting up the speed on some of these guys. If I go here and I do hold shift and go hunt here, that should move everyone to 100. If I hold shift and do it again, it does everyone on the line. So across this bridge, you should be doing 100. Now I think that's a silly move. Let's make him 80. So there, oh sorry, not control, shift and shift. Okay, so 80 on the bridge for everyone. So that should work out pretty well. Is that good? Let's see the speed limits there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see that. So that is great. And I think we definitely need a roundabout over here. Here with the roundabouts, ooh, what is it? It's control O for next time. Much too big. Bring him down. And there we go. I think that's good. Ooh. Are we having problems with the bus? Did we have... No, we had a reconnection on the bus situation. What's this? Busy corner shop. Just a little too close for my liking. Let's go to the zoning and just unzone these guys. So we could get a smaller bit in there possibly. And of course this guy, we will want to move him to just a bit off, which is quite good. So that could be quite nice. Okay, I want to see if I can get myself a little policy for this area about old looking buildings, but I might do a bit of research on that one. So this has been the first episode playing with the new LUTs. The game does look spectacular now. I turned off the setting that makes everything go into the distance to make that all kind of depth of field, I think it was. So that was all kind of sort of out of focus, I guess is the words I'm trying to find. And so yeah, that was I much prefer to play like this, and I think in a way that's a way, in case your computer isn't super brilliant, to help keep the game not pressuring your computer too much. But we've got a good computer here, so we should be right to rock and roll. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. This has been a productive episode. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the very next episode of Planby Heights in City Skylines. Cheers.